monarch of the subterranean, legendary lethal lyricist, the master craftsman, Percee P, y'all. And you're listening to Breaking Records Radio. Boom.
Hey yo, it's your boy Monster Man Rocco.
It's your boy Swagger Rock.
This is Snack the Ripper.
Hey, you rap for those who don't know.
Master Ace. You are not rocking with the best. Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records Radio. Let's go.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records Radio. Breaking Records, man. Radio is like the place to be. I don't know. Fuck strange music, dude.
Yeah, that's.
And so that would that have been before Pac was even with Digital Underground then?
Nope, they wasn't down with Digital Underground. This is before then.
This is before that.
Wikipedia, shout out to Loud Squad. I really didn't know them. I didn't know them at that time. You know what I'm saying? But if you go on Wikipedia and just Google Loud Squad, you see their history, and they even mention me in their Wikipedia how Percee was on the first recording as well on the first EP. They mention me my name in it, but it also tells it chronologically when they started working as far as producers and start working with other artists and how they met Digital Underground and Tupac. So they explain all that in their Wikipedia.
Wow, that's crazy, man. And, like, your history is so deep, and that's one thing, that's one reason I really appreciate you taking the time to sit with me, because, it's dudes like you who are my favorite people to interview, the people who've seen hip-hop from its infant stages, and, aside from just, like, the fact of how, insane lyrically you are, and always have been and have maintained, because, I'm a lyrics guy at the end of the day, so that's one thing I appreciate, but just, like, the fact that you've been able to see so many phases of hip-hop, too,
And I'm grateful for that as well. I believe that I walk besides the music. I walk with stories, first-hand stories and accounts of certain things, and just even the artists that people know now. Before they was even famous, I just kind of been around since I was a part of the culture. I've been to certain places, open mics, so I was seeing people at their infancy stages before they would blow up and make records. I was just seeing like a Motor Techniques, Gin, A-Top Rock, all these, people that I worked with. I met a lot of them pushing hand-to-hand tapes and then CDs and, meeting them like that. And that's how I met a lot of cats, Jurassic Bob, and Mind Trick that way. Mad Living and met me through selling tapes. And they used to find out I was Percee P, Percee P, and man, what you doing nowadays? And so that process is why I'm still around. I never stopped really pushing the product. You know what I'm saying? Like that, because I believe that was a big part of why I'm still around.
That's crazy, man. And for a legend like yourself too, to keep your ear to the streets like that, and and meet artists through that way, because out of the artists you just named, like that you met through literally pushing tapes and stuff, and like on their underground hustle. You've worked with a handful of them, so like Jedi Mind and Madlib and stuff like that. So the fact that you stay connected to the streets like that, but you're also being the legend that you are, willing to lend your efforts towards them to help their careers out. That's huge, man. A lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I just felt, and I strategically chose Fat Beat. Like how I wound up started really going in to them is because, like, when I met Stretch and Barbito, like, my first time ever on radio was, I just want to acknowledge certain people, so sometimes I just try to always do that in my interviews. But like DNA Hank Love show, that was 105.9 FM, and that was a radio show that used to come on the underground station. But a lot of people knew it. They was New York, New Jersey, that tri-state area. But they, those that could pick them up. And they used to do things like Star for the Night, Make It or Break It. Like, they'd play people demos and stuff. And they played a lot of independent records before you heard them on, like, a Red Alert, Mr. Magic. I heard a lot of people that I never heard on the other mainstream commercial radio stations that never made it, but I still know about them. Those that know. Like, yo, you remember these groups? Remember this cat? The first time I heard, like, Super Lover T, and then was on DNA Hank Love Show, Ultramagnetic DNA Hank Love Show, like that. And they looked out for a lot of artists that was trying to get out there. And that's how I realized how many people was making records. It just wasn't the ones that was on the radio, but they was playing people's stuff that, even if it wasn't all that good, it still gave it chances. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, so from them, so that was like 88. Then Red Alert picked up, let the homicides begin. And he and that's being played on major mainstream radio. So when he was playing, Mr. Magic was on 107.5 WBLS. So that was the mainstream. Everybody knew Mr. Magic and Chuck Chill Show at that time. But so that was like 88, 89 to 1990. I meet Lil Sear and him asking me to come down to a Stretch and Barbados show. At the time, it was their second show on air. I didn't show up. So the next week, he's like, yo, man, why don't you come through? You know, my people thought you were going to come. So I came down there. And that was the third show that they had on the air, Stretch Armstrong. And at the time, he was called DJ Skinny Bone. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So, but that's how I wound up getting that deal with Big Beat, rhyming on the show. I was rhyming with Large Professor. And if you watch the movie, Stretch and Barbados, movie called Radio That Changed Lives,
yep.
If you watch that documentary, that footage that you see me in, that's the first time I was down there.
Oh,
and I was
really?
rhyming with Large Professor. Yeah, you see Large Professor rapping before me, but they just spliced up the footage, so they showed Steve Arthur and him, then they cut it to me. But we were rhyming together. And the crazy thing about that footage, it was me, him, Joe Fatal, who was on that album, The Barbecues, on that same song with him and Nas.
Yep.
And that verse that Large Professor say on the song Live at the Barbecue, that's the rhyme that he was writing. He's writing that in the studio, in the radio station. He spit that rhyme on the air with me. That's the first time people heard that.
Wow.
Before it was recorded. And my rhyme, remember, this is November 29th, 1999. Right? I mean, 1990, I'm sorry. November 29th, 1990. The rhyme that I said became the verse that you hear in the song, Yes You May.
Holy.
That got me the quotable in the source, May 92 issue of the source. That's where I got the hip-hop quotable off of Law Finesse song. Me, him, AG, and then the remix to that song was the first song we read. Right there.